Good morning everyone and welcome to Planit's Livestream webinar. My name is Maddie and this is George.
Thanks Maddie, and hello to all customers tuning in. I'm looking forward to today's event.
George is a member of our Planit services team, so some of you may have spoken to him or worked with him during training, integrations or support.
Yeah, I'm talking to customers every day here at Planit, so no doubt some of you are logged in and watching us today. Thanks for joining us.
In fact, George, there's over 250 people watching today, so I'm sure there's a few in there who can now put a face to your name. We have a heap of information to share with all of you today. A lot has been happening at Planit with our products and services since the last Livestream webinar. So let's go over the topics we'll be covering. The big one, Cabinet Vision Reimagined.
Yes, a huge change to the software, something I'm sure everyone is still learning about.
It certainly would be. So we'll cover that first up. Then we'll get into Cabinet Vision's latest version release, 2021, which coincides with the launch of Cabinet Vision Reimagined. I'm sure our customers have been eagerly awaiting this one.
Yep, I'm keen to go over some of the top new features for everyone. There are some great new tools in 2021.
Sounds good. We'll also go through the rollout process for this latest version and how we will be helping our customers through it. We've also had several changes and some great additions to the services we offer our customers here at Planit. We will take you through our new Planit eCADEMY online courses and our new online booking system. Both are great new ways for our customers to access Cabinet Vision training or support. And we'll also give you the latest updates with some of our other products, including Vortex Spaces and Leica lasers.
Sounds good. So I'm ready to get started. Are you?
Yep, sure am. But first, I'll quickly remind you that we do have some giveaways today. You may have seen in the lead up to today's live stream that we'll have a lucky door prize winner today. The names of everyone who has registered and logged in to our live stream right now will be entered into a randomizer to reveal the winner of one of these Google Home smart speakers. It's a pretty good prize for just turning up today. We'll announce the lucky person in a little bit. Then, in addition to that, we also have a second Google Home to give away. We'll be giving that away to the attendee with the best photo upload on social media. All you need to do is take a photo of how you were set up watching our Planit live stream today, like the example you can see on the screen now. Make sure you capture us on the screen in the shot, and you can be in the picture too if you're partial to selfies or if you want a colleague to take it for you. Upload your photo on either of our Facebook or Instagram pages and make sure you tag us in the picture. We will choose our favourite photo at the end of the day. Obviously, in doing so, you must be happy for us to reshare and use your image. You won't be in the running to win best photo unless you tag us, so don't forget. You'll have the remainder of today to post your Instagram photo up or Facebook. We'll announce and tag the winner tomorrow. You'll find that on our social media pages, so keep an eye out for that. Now, let's kick off with Cabinet Vision Reimagined.
Thanks, Maddie. Okay, so most of you should have heard by now, maybe from either your territory or account manager, that Cabinet Vision as we have always known it has been changing the way that it is structured. The workings are still the same, but the software itself is no longer going to be licensed in the levels that we are used to.
That's right. As we move into the future, Solid, Essential, Standard, Drafter, Advanced and Ultimate will no longer be words that you hear when talking about your Cabinet Vision or S2M products. Cabinet Vision Reimagined has been introduced to simplify Cabinet Vision and its features. You will now begin with a core product, which has all the basic functionality you need in the software, such as layouts, cut lists, and it will even have full object intelligence. Then you build upon the core, firstly with your chosen industry solution, like cabinets, and then it is added to further with selected multipliers, which are basically modules for different features, for example, shaping, bidding, or machining. This means that you can build a software system with only the components you need to meet your specific requirements. Hexagon determined that each customer needs flexibility, and each business requires a set of tools unique to them. So this was the driving factor at the heart of the creation of Cabinet Vision Reimagined. It's the same software, it's just structured differently. And in a timely decision, it was decided that this new way of packaging the Cabinet Vision product was to be introduced with the release of version 2021. Updating to the latest version this year will not only see new features within the software, but you will also notice changes to licensing and feature availability, depending on the multipliers and add-ons you have. The overall look and workings of Cabinet Vision is much the same though, so don't panic about that. George, would you like to take the reins now and give our customers an overview of the top new features chosen by Planit?
I certainly would, Maddie. Now, as I go over each of the features, we have our Planit team members Lee and Gordon on the webinar chat. So you can use that chat screen to type through any comments or questions throughout the presentation, and you'll be sure to hear back from someone on the team. We'll also take a moment at the end of today's presentation to go over any frequently asked questions. So let's get straight into it with shadow line construction options. There is now a shadow line option under the exterior case category in the Assembly Manager. This allows for the configuration of shadow lines for handleless construction methods. You can choose whether to use a build-up of materials or hardware to create the shadow line. Then you continue through the wizard to apply common rules to suit the requirements of how you make shadow line cabinets. Some settings include banding on parts, C-shape or L-shape build-ups, conditions for shadow lines between drawers, or even direction of shadow lines for doors. This option is now available in the core cabinets product, which means it is available to all Cabinet Vision users using 2021. Following on from this one, you can now assign finger pulls to door edges. Firstly, you'll need to have a finger pull material or profile set up within the Material Manager. This can be created in the same manner as a new handle has always been created in Cabinet Vision, but the available options will be more relevant to finger pull handles specifically. Then, to use the pull in a job, it must be assigned via a material schedule. So we need to create a new pull schedule as well. And finally, a door style needs to be set up with edging that has been modified to suit the use of a finger pull. So you need to remove the top edge of the door and instead assign a finger pull to that edge. Now, to bring it all together in a job, you need to select the handle schedule on the hardware tab, then the door from the door tab. Additionally, you have the flexibility to change the door edges on a cabinet within a job for any custom designs. Now, for some of the improvements with the user interface can be found on the ribbon bar. Firstly, you can now customize the ribbon bar and quick access toolbar. The buttons and commands on the quick access toolbar and ribbon bar can now be set up the way you like them to be. If you right-click in a blank space on the bar, you can select from the options to customize. When the Customize option is open, you can choose either the quick access toolbar or the ribbon bar to modify. You can select a command from any preset groups, and if you want to add it to the toolbar, you simply select the Add button to move it over to the right. You can now see the command is added to the quick access toolbar. The same concept applies to customize the ribbon bar, except you can also add new tabs and groups to arrange your commands. This new feature is really useful in speeding up the use of the program, as you can arrange your options for the commands you use most. And you can even create keyboard shortcuts for the ribbon bar options. This works much in the same way as generic keyboard shortcuts like Ctrl+P for print or Ctrl+C for copy. When you are in the Customize ribbon bar screen, you can select another option to customize keyboard shortcuts. To find the command that you are after, you can filter through the categories and then see each available command to the right. Once you find the command that you want to create a shortcut for, you can highlight it in the list, then click in the field below, and then press the new shortcut key on your keyboard. It will appear in the field, and then you can simply select Assign to assign it to the command. It is important that you avoid using any existing shortcut keys. You can see a full list of existing shortcut keys within the help file. Okay, the next one I want to show you is a great new viewing tool. When working on a job or showing it to a client, you can now walk through from saved views. You can create a walkthrough to show a sequence of views on a continuous roll. From the camera options on the ribbon bar, when multiple views are saved, you can now select Edit Walkthrough. You can choose which viewpoints are a part of the walkthrough by moving them from the left to the right-hand column. Then you can click on each and adjust the speed of each viewing as well as the order in which they are viewed. Then you simply select Play Walkthrough to view it. This is a great presentation tool and so simple. I'm sure our designers out there are going to love that one. Next, I have a nice little nesting feature to show you within the machining multiplier. It's the option to cut up scrap. A simple concept, but it will have such a big impact on waste and time management. This option is used to cut down large, awkward-sized offcuts that won't easily fit into the bin. Within your machining catalogue, in the output option, you can select scrap cuts and assign rules for this option. You can also choose to use this new feature in conjunction with existing features for pocket waste and square cuts so that you get the maximum benefit. As you can see here in this example, the first nest does not use scrap cuts, pocket waste or square cuts. But with all those options set up and turned on, the end result of the nested sheet is much more manageable for the operator. There have been a few new features regarding doors in Cabinet Vision. You can now assign material schedules to multiple doors, use CAD shaping on door parts, and access the object tree within the door editor. First, I'll show you how to assign material schedules to multiple doors. When you open the door catalogue in Cabinet Vision, you'll see it has been completely redesigned similarly to the material manager you would have known from version 9 and above. From the Utilities tab, you can select to assign materials. In the new dialog box that pops up, you can see the material schedules to the left and the door catalogue options in the drop-down menu. Here you can expand the door styles from the catalogue even further. To assign schedules, you simply select them from the menu on the left, and then when you've made all the selections, you then select the door styles you want to apply them to. You can now review these inside the door itself. You can also do exactly the same process with door profiles. And as always, remember to set your default selections in the door properties of each door style. Now, to use CAD shaping on door parts. In this example, we will show you how to use this feature to create a shark-nosed edge door. In the door manager, you can select the door you want to apply CAD to and then select Section. You select to section the door, then you can right-click on the door and select Edit. This will open up the same screen that is used in the CAM Editor feature within Cabinet Vision that some of you may already be familiar with. Here you can use the CAD features to create your shape, or in this case, the line where we want the shark nose finger pull to run. You can then set up equations for the CAD so it adjusts with the door size. After you finish with that, you can also specifically assign a tool to that particular door style. If you return out of the CAD editing screen and view the door in 3D, you will see the new shape, and you can also see it within a job. This new feature adds heaps of flexibility with door cutting and profiles, so I'm sure it will be well used. Lastly, I'll show you how to access the object tree within the door editor. When you're in Door Catalog and select a door to open its properties, you can select to go to Section Editor of that particular door. From here, you can open the object tree. This means you can now view and use the object tree without actually having to be within a job. This will save you time when creating or modifying doors because it means you can now customize your parameters at the door level without having to create a user-created standard, just as you see when adding a route to this door. I'm sure door manufacturers are going to be extremely happy with the combination of those last features. Although they're the main new features we chose to showcase today, like always, there are more. A full recording exploring each of these new features will be available soon on our website and YouTube channels.
That's great, George. Thanks so much for taking us through those features. I'm sure they sparked some interest and activity on the webinar chat. There are 55 new features in total, 44 in Cabinet Vision and 11 in S2M Centre. And a full list of these new features can be found in the help file of the new version, which you guys don't have yet, so you can also find them on our website, which should be up on your screens now. Actually, all the topics we covered today will have more information available on our website, so be sure to check it out if you wanted to know more about anything. Now, we want to give you an update on some of the great new online tools Planit has brought to life over the last few months. Here at Planit, we are always trying to improve the way we deliver our service to you guys. And with the rapid changes brought upon everyone last year due to COVID, the need for online and remote assistance grew. We saw this as the perfect opportunity to rethink how we educate and support our customers. And from that, we decided to expand our online learning platform.
That's right. We figured there was no better way to help educate customers and teach them Cabinet Vision than by creating an online course that is accessible 24/7.
So, the Planit Academy was born. An interactive online course, pre-recorded, so you can log in and learn at any time that suits you best. No more waiting for fundamentals courses or seating availability or travelling to venues. The courses are set out and run by members of Planit, so they're relevant. And they are designed to keep you engaged and interested and learning at your own pace. You can get stuck in and fly through the course over a weekend, or chip away at it doing a little after work a few nights a week, whatever suits your schedule and how you prefer to learn. In the course, you can see a person talking on the screen as if they were there in front of you, so it's relatable. And throughout the duration of the course, you are prompted to complete quizzes and exercises to ensure the information is being communicated well and you are learning how to use Cabinet Vision properly.
So you're saying there's some accountability from the user's perspective?
Yes, definitely. We want to create great Cabinet Vision users in the industry. So we like to make sure that your skill level increases as you progress through the course. And as extra reassurance, a Planit Tech is only ever an email or a phone call away if you have any trouble throughout the course. So you can be sure you are supported in your Cabinet Vision learning. Having this method of education means that our customers can now start learning straight away. So new users don't have to try and coincide training dates anymore with integrations or machine deliveries.
That's a huge benefit of eCADEMY. In the past, customers might have the software for a few weeks before they could open it up and start using it, as lead times for initial training before integrations was sometimes lengthy.
Yeah, but now they can start learning the software as soon as they receive it, regardless of when an integrator is next available or if their machine integration is scheduled. We've seen a great response to eCADEMY with our course registrations growing each month. So be sure to keep it in mind if you are wanting to train up new staff or even if you are ever wanting to freshen up your own knowledge. Also keep in mind that new courses will continue to be added as our products change and expand over the months and years to come. So watch this space at Planit Academy.
Following on from the mention about integrator availability and integrations in general, let's now update everyone on Planit's online booking system.
Yes, Planit now has an online booking system that can be used to view and schedule time with one of our service team. When you select the service, online integrations, customization and education, your options will expand so you can then see a list of Planit integrators and session times, being 1 or 3 hour sessions. Once you click on a session with your chosen integrator, available dates will then come up for you to select and book. This makes scheduling time online with Planit much easier for you, as you don't have to wait for any confirmation from us regarding availability. We have found giving our customers the control to self-book in these set online session times has streamlined the process heaps, and it has also shortened lead times for those wanting assistance or integrations. Having online 1 and 3 hour sessions means we don't need to allow for travel time to sites and can therefore schedule more sessions each day. This also keeps it more cost effective for our customers and convenient too. It's much easier to set aside an hour or two for time with a tech online than it is a full day on site.
For sure. We have noticed that information is being retained a lot more by customers as they are no longer trying to retain a full day's or week's worth of new knowledge.
Yeah, breaking it down into shorter stints and focusing on 1 or 2 things at a time is a more effective way of learning. So if you haven't already, make sure you remember to log into our online bookings page next time you want some one-on-one time with a Planit Tech, so you can schedule your own session. You can access our online bookings by going to our website and selecting the tab across the top of the homepage. Alright, now I'll get George to take you through how we are going to roll out version 2021 to our customers. You'll be going over some pointers about installing the new version and also how Planit are going to help customers through that process.
Yeah, Maddie. But firstly, I want to remind you of the most important things to remember before you update to a new version. Number 1, get to know the new version. Software that plays a significant role in your business should be treated that way. Ensure you spend the time getting to know the new features that are in the new version. What fixes from previous versions have come through, and what might have changed between versions. Taking the time to tune into our live streams, watch our videos, or read our articles will be a great help in understanding Cabinet Vision 2021 before jumping in and testing the new version. You should even consider booking in time with our services team so they can give you specific information regarding your system and the migration process. Number 2, copy projects before opening them in the new version. Finish all of your existing project in the earlier version. If you want to open an existing project in the later version, please make sure to make a copy. That way you can have the peace of mind that if something isn't quite right, you haven't lost all your hard work. Number 3, don't go right into production. Test first. We strongly recommend doing preliminary testing before migrating all of your licenses. Install the latest version at a secondary station if available, and run only small jobs through it. This is a fantastic way to trial new functionality, troubleshoot and check in on any custom work or user-created standards you might have without holding up the main production line. There are lots of updates in version 2021 that could have unexpected effects on your setup. Number 4, start small and work your way up. We recommend that once you feel like you are production ready, that you start by designing and manufacturing a small job before moving on to bigger projects. And then number 5, don't go right to your network. For our customers using a database server with network licensing, do not download Cabinet Vision 2021 and install it without consulting a member of the Planit Services team prior. As without a proper migration, it could cause issues for your entire network system that can be very difficult to resolve. So make sure you consult a Planit Tech before downloading any install files on a Cabinet Vision system with this kind of setup. Over the coming weeks, the Planit Services team will be running some group webinars, especially for our customer care and SMA members. The group webinars will be based around current Cabinet Vision version 12 levels, Ultimate, Advanced, and etc. So the people in each webinar will all currently be on the same level of Cabinet Vision and therefore have the same functionality. The webinars will focus specifically on how each level in version 12 will migrate into Cabinet Vision 2021 and how that relates to the Reimagined and the new structure of the software. They will also cover important things to be aware of when updating, similar to what I just went over, like backing up, copying jobs and data, start testing on one computer only, and don't go straight to your network server. Things like that. At the end of each group webinar, you will be instructed on how to book your own sessions with a Planit Tech to start your migration process to 2021. The number of sessions it will take to complete the process and be updated in Cabinet Vision 2021 will vary for each customer. A Planit Tech will be able to assess your requirements and give you an approximate estimate of time within your first session together. Also, at the end of each group webinar, an email will be sent to members of that group with the download link for the new version. Version 2021 is available via digital download only. We no longer send out USBs with version updates on them. So you will have the version downloaded and ready to be installed by the time your online session comes around. Remember, these webinars are for customer care and SMA customers only that are entitled to version 2021. If you're watching today and unsure if you're in customer care or SMA, or have any other questions about getting version 2021, the best thing to do would be to contact your account manager.
Yeah. They'll be able to help you with any inquiries about your product version and your account status. Thanks, George. That was great. Really informative and important information. So you must register if you'd like to attend one of these group webinars, and it's highly recommended you do so in order to make the change to version 2021 as seamless as possible. Customer care and SMA customers should see an invitation in your emails in the very near future, which will have all the information you need, including the registration link. Now, we want to show you what's been happening with some of our other products. VORTEK Spaces has had another recent update. We're going to let Jonathan from Arcane, the VORTEK expert, take you through the application and show you the latest with VORTEK.
Thank you. I'm really excited to be here today to present some of the most exciting features we have released in the past couple of months. VORTEK Spaces is an application that provides designers an easy and intuitive way to create pictures and videos of your projects. All of that in the shortest amount of time possible. The process is quite simple. You can import your project from Cabinet Vision, select the textures from our library that contains thousands of different products from the industry, add and adjust the lighting live inside of your projects, add 3D models and decorations, and from there, you're ready to save pictures and videos to share with your customers. Don't underestimate your team. They already have the skills needed to create a stunning project and help you boost your sales. As you know, the whole team is constantly working on upgrading our application with new features, textures, and 3D models. All of those updates are being installed automatically since we use the Microsoft Store to push the updates. So first, we have the 3D models. They have been introduced in our application back in April already, but we've been working since then to get them even better, easier to use, and to make sure that you have a complete selection that will allow you to save time in your presentations. Some of the new categories that have been released includes bathroom accessories, plants, mirrors, animated cats, appliances, kitchen decorations and accessories, doors and windows, electronics, animated fires, office and desk accessories, sinks, walk-in accessories, animated trees, and the whole Wayfair catalog that contains over 40,000 different models and decorations. The idea behind the 3D models is to make sure that you can give some life and emotions to your projects without spending hours trying to find for the right accessories. I've always felt that when you put a stool next to a countertop or a kitchen table in the dining area, it really helps your customer understanding the overall dimensions of your room. Real mirrors. A lot of our users have been requesting real mirrors for a while now, so I'm really happy to let you know that it has finally happened. You will find them in the 3D models in a collection called Mirrors, I guess, and the collection includes both mirrors with frames and without frames that you can insert into your actual projects. Our library will also soon be updated with new doors, windows, sinks, and more 3D models that you can use in your projects. And those models will automatically create a hole around it. So that means that when you place a sink on a countertop, The sink will remove the countertop material so you can see inside the sink. That's also a very efficient way to add more windows and doors to your wall. We're also introducing object grouping in the 3D model. So that means that by using the control button on your keyboard, you will now be able to select multiple items and create groups to move them as one object. You can even save or duplicate a group of objects. The same feature will also allow us to release some models containing multiple decorations where you can just take some of them and move them somewhere else inside the project. Here's another feature that is quite interesting for Cabinet Vision users that do not have the Photo Vision option turned on. You'll now be able to use the DXF export directly inside Vortex Spaces. To export a file from Cabinet Vision, you simply have to go in the 3D view, then click on Utilities and Export DXF. Working with the DXF file will just be as easy as working with the original VOK file, but when you first load your project, everything will be great. But we still have the grouping of the objects and all of that. So it will take about the same time to get to the finished project, and the quality will be the same as the VOK export. We have recently updated our new FAQ on our website that contains some of the most frequently asked questions from our users. On this page, you'll also find a new updated minimum requirements to be able to run Spaces, and also a keyboard shortcut printable document. The keyboard shortcuts are a great way to be more efficient and to save time when you're creating your projects. So for our actual users, I hope that you're happy with the way things are evolving with the application right now. If you have any suggestions on future improvements or features you'd like to see, please make sure to let us know. And for future users, you can go on vortexspaces.com to start your free 15-day trials. If you have any questions, you can contact us directly using the live chat on our website, by email, or you can also call your local Planit Cutting Edge representative. Before I let you go, please be sure to go and subscribe to our Instagram account to get inspired by some of our designs. If you do have an Instagram account yourself and start sharing your designs, please make sure to tag us as well so we're aware of it and we can go and like them back or even give you some tips and tricks when we see them. Thank you very much, and back to you guys.
Thanks, Jonathan. How good is that? Vortex Spaces just keeps adding more and more. So, as Jonathan said, if you have any more questions about VORTEK, you can contact him directly via a live chat on their website or contact us here at Planit. And don't forget the free trial if you'd like to try it for yourself. Okay, I think it's time to do our Lucky Door Prize winner.
Yeah, let's see who wins a Google Home today.
Okay, George, you can announce the winner if you like.
Okay. Winner is Adam Sweet from Action Kitchens in Queensland.
Congratulations, Adam. Lucky you. To claim your prize, just send us a quick message on the chat to let us know you're watching, and then we'll get in touch later today to arrange shipping that awesome prize out to you. And don't forget, you can still win if you take that picture today of us on the screen while you're watching this webinar and then upload it to social media and tag us. We'll pick the best photo by the end of the day and announce the winner tomorrow. Before we start to wrap up, we just want to remind you of our online store. Most commonly used for labels, it also offers our range of Leica laser measurers as well as Planit's customer service time. Having the ability to make your own purchase of service time for online technical assistance by our support team has a quicker processing time and therefore a much faster response time. So whatever issue you're having with the software can get resolved quicker. It's a much more efficient way of topping up your service time. Just go to our website and select Online Store from the tabs on the homepage. Under Planit Services, you can scroll down and find the option to purchase customer service time here. Back at the top of the online store page, you will also find the option to buy labels. We still continue to get great feedback on the quality of our range of labels, either rolls or the A4 sheets. And like always, you get a discount when buying in bulk. So if you haven't already tried them out, make sure you set yourself a reminder to do so. We can arrange a sample for you if you've never tried them. Lastly, don't forget we offer a range of Leica laser measuring devices, commonly known as disto lasers. Laser measuring with Leica is becoming more and more popular now as a more efficient way of recording measurements on site because of their functionality and their accuracy. You should be able to see now our industry partners, CR Kennedy, showcasing the various features available through the range of lasers. Their full video is quite informative and can be found on our website if you'd like to learn more about laser measuring. And don't forget, the data from measuring devices can be fed into Cabinet Vision, so you can see why digital is becoming so popular.
Yeah, it's just so convenient and speeds up the whole process right from the beginning at the first measure on site.
And cuts down on errors when recording measurements. If you haven't used one before, make sure you reach out so we can arrange a demo for you. Okay, so that wraps up today's presentation. Unlike our first Planit Livestream webinar in 2019, this year we won't be following today's presentation up with Planit Live events around Australia. Will we, George?
No. Unfortunately, due to the ever-changing guidelines regarding social distancing and travel restrictions with the COVID-19 pandemic, it would make it too difficult for us to deliver an event that would be of a consistent standard to all of our customers.
We hope you guys understand and certainly look forward to the day we can get back out there and see you all in person again. But don't forget, if you have any questions or need anything at all, we are only a phone call or email away. Your first point of contact is your account manager. If you don't know who that is yet, you can easily find out by looking up the Contact Us page on our website. If you click on the Representatives button, you will then be able to select your state or territory to see who handles your account with Planit, both the territory and account manager. Account managers are your best point of contact for a fast response relevant to your business. You can also find the contact details here for our head office administration team and, importantly, help desk if your inquiry is regarding a technical issue with the software. Before we go, we just want to mention a few questions that kept popping up on today's chat.
Yep, we've got 3 questions in total that have come through. So the first question is, when will the replay be made available? Answer to this is the replay of the webinar will be loaded to our website by the end of this Friday, the 26th of Feb. So make sure you head to www.planitlive.com to watch. Second question we have is the migration from Cabinet Vision 12 to 2021 going to be straightforward? So one answer is it depends on the complexity of your system. And then the extension of this is our team is ready to assist with customized sessions to assist you with your data migration. And then our third question is there a cost for Planit eCADEMY? There is. If you navigate to the online store, there is currently a Cabinet Vision course and also an S2M course. You will see the pricing on the store there.
Okay, thanks, George. Don't forget, after this webinar is over, if you do have any other questions, you can always email them through, like I said, to your account manager, or if they're regarding a technical issue with your current system, through to help desk. Okay, on behalf of the entire Planit team, George and I would really like to thank each and every one of you, not only for attending today, but also for your ongoing commitment to our products and the solutions we provide. We hope you find our webinars beneficial and look forward to having you at more in the future. Thanks again. Speak to you all soon.